When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the game. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bruins offense will have the football first. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Bruins have their offense in high gear. It's complete to the right.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bruins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun on third down. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move him to the 44. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking for room, it's Thomas. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Quickly out to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Ross. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The give to the back. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Finds his man, it's Ross. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. To the air. It's Allard. That's caught. It's Dinkins. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the Stix on 3rd and short.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the Stix, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. Off and running. The 20. Touchdown, Bruins. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Maybe a little long for a field goal. Definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle. It's Pena. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They go to the ground. Oh, better look out. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the Stix with the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. 2nd down, he'll throw it. working that left side now. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Fitted in the window for the score. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Zings it complete to the right. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Thomas. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now, I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Now they'll run the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Little touch pass to the receiver. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Into the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Looking to throw on third. Finds a man on the left. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be dragged down. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Koltanecki, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Singleton.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Nittany Lions trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Iamalayama. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice, and they're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up? Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed on it.
And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt. And the returner goes down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Finding an escape route. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. Oh, he's got some space. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Back to pass, it's Aller. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Right on the money. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to run the screen, and it was almost picked off. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Kick is in the air. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Looking for a man, it's Allard. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught over the middle, it's Reynolds. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
At the 36.
And he spikes it to stop the clock, and they'll have an opportunity for a really long field goal try as they save those precious seconds. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. That is no good. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but you have a 20-point lead, life is good. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And the Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Allard. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
No, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass.
UCLA 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Fires left. A strike downfield. Touchdown Bruins! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. He's got an open man. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Using his legs, it's Singleton. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's out. Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Pena. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Sweet spin. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the stomping has commenced. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. So they move the Stix on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Brings up second down.
Handoff from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Matthews. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Finds his man in the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Dead center perfect.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now.
Turning it on. Made a defender miss. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays. This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. A little screen to the running back. There he goes! Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And that's a first down.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the ground, it's Thomas. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. Man, these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they...
And the ball's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Power football with the run. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To throw, it's Allard. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Shakes off the defender. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards.
After 50. Second down coming up.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Penn. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
At the 45-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw. It's Allard. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They took it 68 yards on that drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
31.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
The sure hands, it's Matthews. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll try to sneak it.
Number 49, on to kick it away.
They kick it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Now on the move. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Allard. Got his man downfield. Tons of room in the middle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. It's a draw. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Thomas. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Reads it, fires complete. Breaks into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Bruins have this offense rolling. Slithers into space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he made the extra point without problem. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
UCLA, 38.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Makes the quick grab, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Ross. Powers through the defender. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
47. And that's a first down for the offense.